Shorty's feeling me, it be like that. I say hello when she say hi back. I'm on the right track. I give it to her, then say I'll be right back. You be chasing them, I'm replacing them, making them make the face when I'm smashing you, having dates with them. They do what I say, you be saving them, you be hating because I'm that nigga, I have my way with them. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. All these bitches, they be wanting my time. She be wanting to fuck when I'm wanting to grind. You tell her hoe to stay, cause you wanting to dime. I tell her hoe to go, I don't wanna be kind. She's excited just off the side of me, smiling when she says hi, but be crying when she says bye to me. Yes, sir. She be wildin' when she be with you because you are an official, and nigga, you ain't as fly as me. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. She just want me to blow her back out. She just want you to put the stack out. Niggas thinking they put the Mac down, but they disrespect the game and put the Mac down. Y'all be hating when she be choosing up. Y'all be acting like losers, ashamed when niggas that do the fuck. You could be a nigga she playin' or be a nigga with game. There's a difference to what she do with us. Check my record, I never been a hater. I don't wanna, but nigga, you could date her. I say hi, bye, and see you later. But she steer me up and down like an escalator. 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 She steer me up and down like an escalator. All right, what up? What's poppin'? What's good? Shout out to everybody. What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. What's good? So shout out to everybody in the chat. We got Monogamous Player in the building. Why that's so funny? What's going on? My lady April MC in the motherfucking building. What's going on? Shout out to who else we got up in here? AJ Lindo, Refurbished Tyrone. Shout out to Unique79 in the motherfucking building. Who else we got up in here? No Data, Aaron Summers. Shout out to Phoenix, Smile, Studio Horror Music, ATCT was popping. El Barrio, what's going on? Joe Blast in the motherfucking building, what's going on? Shout out to everybody. Mike Peaches, Sean, what's good? Steve O Baby was popping. Daryl B, NJ Kell, Arthur Charles, what's going on? Shout out to everybody. Yeah, man. So today's topic, you don't know how to pick women. Okay, we're gonna go heavy into this topic, but shout out to everybody. But before we get into all of that, you already know what I got to do real quick. When we come back, we about to get into this motherfucking game. All right, let's go. Let's make this happen. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. And you missed a lot of life-changing game if you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the definition of a man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below. And in this seminar, you're going to learn some heavy games from myself, Miles Cunningham, Rom Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zagan. We're talking talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today. You still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
All right, we back. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the motherfucking chats. You feel me? So today's topic, we're going to be talking about, how you don't know how to pick women. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know how to pick women. Hold on, let me, I gotta text Miles back because he just texted me this thing. Hold on, I'll tell him. You back. Come on. Yeah. All right. So this is the thing. What do I mean by you don't know how to pick women, right? What are we talking about here? Now, what you have to understand is this, is that a lot of times when it comes to this game, you're going to have guys out here they're going to be interacting with women. You're going to try to get shit popping. And then things are not going to go your way, or things are going to turn into drama, or you're going to be dealing with chicks that are on some bullshit because you don't know how to pick women correctly. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what you have to understand about the game is this, right? Is that they'll say, women choose the men, right? But what happens is that when it comes to that, you give opportunity to women to choose you, meaning that you give the woman the opportunity to choose you. Right? So you approach the girl, you interact with the girl, you give her the opportunity to choose. Because a woman really can't choose until she's actually experienced you in that moment, until she actually gets a feel of who you are, what you're about in that moment in order for her to actually choose. A lot of guys think, women just giving choosing signals is, the chick choosing in that regard. Because what happens is that when you just wait for choosing signals, a woman, she can look at you, think you're physically attractive, right? And let's say you approach her and now you're talking to her and now she's not interested in you because of the way you're talking and all that other shit, right? So now she is not interested, even though initially she was giving you a signal, right? But what happens is that you give women the opportunity to actually choose you, because when you approach them and talk to them and interact with them, you're giving them the opportunity to get a feel of who you are, right? Now, in all areas of you dealing with women, you need to know how to pick women. You feel what I'm saying? In all areas, you need to know how to pick women. So, Mr. Lucario, what are you talking about? You need to know how to pick women. What I mean by that is this, is that if you're dealing with women who you are looking at as potential like wifey, you need to know how to pick the right women. If you're dealing with women that you're just trying to, like, let's say date, you know, here and there, you got to know how to pick women. If you're dealing with, for example, women who you're just trying to have on some fuck buddy shit, you need to know how to pick the right type of women. Even, for example, I don't even condone being friends with chicks, but if you actually want to be friends with a woman, you got to know how to pick the right women to be friends with. You see what I'm saying? And I'll break all of this down. Now, the problem with most guys is this, is most guys, what they'll do is, for example, they'll get into a long-term serious relationship with women who they should not be in a long-term serious relationship with, right? Or they'll be in a situation where they're trying to be on some fuck buddy shit with chicks who they shouldn't be on some fuck buddy shit with. You understand? And so what you have to understand is that you have to really know and understand why you're picking a chick, and is this chick the right chick to pick for this situation? And so, for example, let's say most guys, and this is what a lot of guys do, is they'll be in situations where they see a girl with a fat ass, she got some titties, right? And just because of that, right, they want to wife her up. But her having a fat ass and some titties is not enough to wife up the chick. But they want to wife her up because she's bad. You understand? And so they go on to like maybe 2-3 dates with a chick, 4 dates, maybe they've been seeing her a month, and now they want to wife the chick up. So then they wife the chick up and they realize that this chick is fucking insane. She's a bitch. You know, all of these crazy things are happening. And that's because he didn't know how to pick the right woman to be in a long-term relationship with. He didn't know about vetting. He didn't know about any of this shit, right? A lot of times, for example, let's say if you're just trying to fuck a girl, right? Guys are missing out on fucking women because they don't know how to pick the right women to fuck, right? So, for example, you might see a girl and you think that she's, you know, decent looking. You're like, she's decent looking, right? And what happens though is that you're not going to try to holler at her or make anything happen because you think that in order for you to fuck, or, you know, the chicks that you should be fucking, that the chick has to be the baddest chick ever in life, not only because you feel like it, but also you want your boys and everybody else to think that you smashing baddies, right? So then you might hesitate or might, you know, just like ignore that chick or not even really try to do anything with that woman because you think she's not hot enough, right? Because you're trying to smash, but you're like, but I should be smashing a baddie. No. If that girl, right, gets your dick hard, that's the girl you pick to smash. You understand? Meaning she's fuckable. Meaning she doesn't have to be the baddie, but because you're conditioned to think, well, I got to get the hottest girls all the time, or I don't want my friends to make fun of me because this girl's a 6 and not a 10, you end up not fucking with her and you end up missing out on a chick you could have fucked with that you could have had some great fucking sex with. You don't know how to pick women. You see what I'm saying? And so what I'm saying with all of this is that you have to really understand, right, how to pick the right women for the right situations and for the right circumstances so that you can have a better situation when it comes to you dealing with these women. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you don't know how to pick the women, then you're going to be fucking up. Because like I said, some guys, for example, right, when they are seeing a bad chick, a chick they think is the baddest chick, right, they're already thinking about being with her. Like, oh, I want to be with her. I want her to be my girl. I want to do all this other shit, right? But when it comes to a woman being your girl, she has to be vetted. She has to be the type of chick that's actually going to benefit you. Why would you want a girlfriend who is not going to benefit you in all the non-sexual things that need to be done in a relationship, right? See, it makes way more sense. Follow me. It makes way more sense. For example, if you had, let's say a girl over here was a 10 and a girl over here was a 6, right? The girl you think is a 10, she looks good, but she don't really listen to you like that, right? She kind of got a little bit of an attitude. But the girl who's a 6 is 100% cooperative. She listens to you. She has no attitude. Now, if you're looking for a long-term girlfriend, which one is the best situation? The best chick is the 6. If you picked the 10, you picked wrong. You see what I'm saying? So guys will pick wrong because they don't know how to pick women. You see what I'm saying? And when you don't know how to pick women, you pick the wrong women for a particular situation. Even for example, earlier, remember I said about, picking a chick as far as a friend, right? Now, a lot of guys are, in the friend zone, right? Or some guys, they'll just be friends with a chick because they feel like, well, I can't even get her. So, but I'll be friends with her because I want to stick around or whatever. So he puts himself in that friend zone or whatever it is like that, right? Now, the only type of woman you actually should be friends with, right, are women who you are 100% not attracted to, physically or sexually. Now, I'll say sexually, because you could say she's cute, but you're not really attracted to her. But usually if she's physically attractive, you're sexually attracted to her in most cases when it comes to guys dealing with women. But let's just say, just to cover our basis, you should never be friends with a woman you're sexually attracted to. But dudes choose to be friends with a woman who they're sexually attracted to, which means you picked the wrong woman to be friends with. You understand? You picked the wrong fucking chick to be friends with. And dudes don't even realize that they do this shit. Because now this girl is your friend, but you still trying to fuck. You get upset when she tells you about some nigga that's dicking her down, right? Because you picked the wrong chick to be friends with. You understand? You in a situation where you are dealing with a chick who you just fucking, and you're dealing with another chick who you want to be your girl, but the girl you just fucking is more equipped to be your girl than the girl you trying to make your girl. The girl who you're trying to make your girl should be your fuck buddy, and the fuck buddy should actually be your girl. You don't know how to pick women. You see what I'm saying? It's very important for you to know how to pick women, to designate each woman into whatever category they're really supposed to be in. You see what I'm saying? You need to understand this. And if you don't understand this, this is why you're going to get into a bunch of bullshit. Because, for example, you're going to be wifing up chicks who are not equipped to be wifey. Right? You're going to miss out on, you're going to fucking drop the ball on chicks who should have been wifey, and you was just treating them like fuck buddies. You understand? You sitting there being friends with a woman who you know you want to fuck. You understand? So it's very, very important for you guys to know how to pick women. It's very important. So guys, if you have any questions, put a Q in the chat. If you got any questions, if you want to call up, the calling number is 646-481-3901. 646-481-3901 is the number. All right, so let me see what this is saying. It says, do you feel that most guys mess with baddies who they smash from time to time, but disrespects him is due to insecurity and validation from their friends? Wait, hold on. Let me read it. So you're saying you feel like most guys mess with baddies who they smash from time to time. Well, no, they don't. But most guys don't mess with baddies. Let's just make that clear. Most guys are not messing with baddies. That's one. And then you're saying, but disrespects him due to insecurity and validation from their friends. I'm confused by that part. You gotta rephrase that, J-Bone, or call up. But the thing is, most dudes aren't fucking with baddies. And A lot of guys who are fucking with baddies or who fuck with baddies try to lock those chicks down strictly because they're baddies, right? So that's the main reason why they want the girl who's a baddie. You understand what I'm saying? The main reason they want the girl who's a baddie as a girlfriend is because she's a baddie, which is ridiculous. You understand? Shout out to my dude KZaggin20 in the chat. I actually got this idea for this show too, watching KZaggin show earlier. You know, because I remember there was a part in KZaggin show he's sort of talking about this, about, you know, like a woman turning him on because she's actually doing the things that he's saying and that he requires, and not necessarily just because, you know, she looks good. And see, that's the problem with a lot of guys. A lot of guys, their requirement for them to be attracted to a woman is very low. You understand? I'm gonna say that again. The requirement for them to be attracted to a woman is very, very, very low. So what do I mean by that? For example, she's a baddie, I'm attracted to her. That's all they need. That's all a lot of these dudes need. They're like, well, she's a baddie, I'm attracted to her. I'm good, that's it. That's all I need. But see, the problem with that is that the bar is very low, because all she got to do is look good to that guy and he's in. He's all about her. Again, there's nothing wrong with you wanting to find the hottest girl you can find and fuck with her. There's nothing wrong with that. But what it is that that's just like the surface. Literally, that's surface level. Literally. You understand? He said, I don't know, man. She can be bad and follow direction. That it all depends on how attractive you are to her. Well, yeah, if she's bad and she's following directions, that's great. That's good. You understand? If she's bad and she's on point and she's consistent and she's cooperative, then that's great. See, the problem though is that most guys, they'll get with a girl, she's bad, but she's not cooperative. She's bad, but she don't fucking follow any directions. She's bad, but she has an attitude. She's bad, but she disrespects the nigga, and he still fucks with her. You see what I'm saying? But he still wants to wipe this girl up because she bad. You understand? He don't know how to pick women. Now, if he just wanted to hit it maybe once or twice and then keep it moving, then that would be the right chick to do that with. You understand? That would be a perfect chick to do that with. Because if she's hot and you're sexually attracted to her, right, and you want to fuck, then just fuck. But her energy, the fact that she's not really about it, the fact that she's not, listening to you like that, why would you want to wife that up? You understand? Matter of fact, I'm the type of motherfucker, I still wouldn't even give her the dick. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean?
Dick is a gift.
Dick is a gift, so I ain't even giving her the dick. I don't care how bad she is. If she got an attitude and she ain't listening to what the fuck I'm saying, she ain't getting a dick from me. You understand? She is not getting a dick from me. You said, I know you shouldn't care about what she thinks, but I'm curious, is it bad or a good thing if she feels intimidated by what I want to do with her, which is hooking up? Hold on. What do you mean by it? You're saying, is it good or bad if she feels intimidated by what I want to do, which is hooking up? Well, this is the thing. And this is what I tell you guys. Sometimes it's not that she's intimidated, she's just not interested. But let's just say, for sake of argument, she's intimidated by you and you trying to hook up and she's just intimidated for whatever reason. She thinks you're like out of her league. She thinks you're too good looking. She thinks you're too smooth, whatever the fuck it is. And she's intimidated and she knows you want to hook up or whatever it is like that, right? Usually what happens in these situations, and this is why I tell guys that it's important to validate women, because I know on the internet they tell y'all guys not to validate women, but it's important to validate women. And what I mean by that is it is important to basically let a woman know that you are actually really interested in her. You understand? I'm saying it again. It's important to let a woman know that you are actually really, really interested in her. And the reason why is because if women are intimidated by you, and this also comes with self-awareness, meaning that you need to be very self-aware about how women view you, how women think about you, and all this other stuff, right? When you're self-aware, you will be aware that certain women might be intimidated by you. You will be aware that of the sort of feelings women get when they're around you generally. And remember, all women are different, but you could have a general sense of, I notice women assume I'm a player. I notice women, think that I get a lot of girls. And, some women think that, I got a bunch of chicks, whatever, right? Now, that type of shit can be intimidating. So what happens is that because you're aware that women look at you that way, you have to validate them, meaning that you have to let them know that you're interested because they don't really think you're interested, or they don't really think they're up to par to even fuck with you or be with you. You understand? So a lot of times if you're trying to hook up with a chick and let's say she's like, intimidated by you in some form or fashion because she thinks you're going to play her, she thinks she's going to get attached, and you're not really interested in her. She thinks you're just talking shit because you're a player guy and that's what you do, right? If she thinks that, then what happens is that in your conversation, your interaction, you have to let her know that you want to fuck with her. You understand? Which means that she sees you up here and she feels like she's down here. So you have to bring her up to your level, up to here. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. And so by what you do is you say to the girl, hey, listen, because sometimes if she's intimidated, she might be like, oh, you just saying I told all the girls, you playing, you say, you a player, I don't know, blah, 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 right? And then, you said she's intimidated by the freaky things I told her I want us to do together. And so this is the thing. Like I said, you just have to reiterate to her that you're serious. Be like, listen, no, listen, let me tell you something. Like, and this is the thing. Don't bullshit her. Say what you really think about her and in this situation. You see what I mean? So let's say you looking at her, you think she's sexy as fuck. You like the way her body looks. You like the way she's in them, she fit in those jeans, all of that shit. You just start saying those things. You say, hey, listen. I don't know why you think I'm bullshitting you, but I'm being honest right now, because when I look at you, I'm thinking about all of these nasty, freaky, dirty things that I want to do with you right now. The way you fit in them jeans, the way, how soft your skin is, like this is like, I want this. I want this now. You see what I'm saying? Like you're letting her know this. You're looking to strain her eye and you're telling her how much you want her, how hot you think she is, how sexy you think she is, how much you want to fuck. All of these things, you're letting her know this is really what you want to do, right? You have to let her know these things, because if you don't, her being intimidated is going to make her fall back and not want to do anything. But her realizing that you want her, then that's going to be like, okay, cool. Like, this is like, he actually wants to do this. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So, you gotta, put that out in her head. You feel what I'm saying? You said, how long can you make her your fuck buddy though? Well, the thing is this, you can have a fuck buddy till forever. You understand? You can have a fuck buddy till the end of fucking time if that's the case. If that girl is around and let's say she's, a lot of times some girls will get into a relationship, then they'll hop out of a relationship, they'll get back into a relationship, get into another relationship. But in the in-between times when she's not in a relationship and she's available, y'all can fuck again. You see what I'm saying? So you can have a fuck buddy for years. But understand, sometimes those fuck buddies you have, they end up getting into relationships. You see what I'm saying? And then once they're in that relationship, she might not be fucking with you because she's in that relationship. But then when she gets out of the relationship, you can continue to fuck. You feel what I'm saying? You can continue and make that shit happen. But guys, calling number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901 is the number. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat and we will get to your question. And remember, guys, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com right now so you can join the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get up on that, because right now we have the program, How to Successfully Have a Girlfriend and a Side Chick, that is on the Bad Boy membership right now. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. Also on the membership now, we got the program 10 Essential Principles to Transform Your Life, Deep Game Part 2. We also got How to Get Girls to Give You 100% Cooperation Throughout the Entire Relationship. That is on the Bad Boy membership right now. Also, How to Have a Tight Mouthpiece is on the Bad Boy membership right now. Also, you can get 8 ways to test a woman's sexual interest in you. You can also get She's a Waste of Time, How to Identify the 7 types of attention whores you will encounter in the dating game. You feel what I'm saying? Also, you can get on the Bad Boy membership, Same Day Lay, How to Sleep with Her on the First Day Y'all Met. You feel what I'm saying? Also, you can get 10 behavioral traits that let women know you're an alpha male. Get that on the Bad Boy membership. You feel what I'm saying? Also, 10 false beliefs that are fucking up your game and how to fix them. You feel what I mean? Get that on the Bad Boy membership. And also get How to Increase Your Sex Appeal on the Bad Boy membership. How to Tell a Woman Exactly What You Want and Get It on the Bad Boy membership. Also, these programs for the online dating, How to Send Messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps. Also, How to Take Pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites. Also, Advanced Online Game, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person. All of this is on the Bad Boy membership, people. And How to Get Girls from the Club Back to Your Place. All of these are on the Bad Boy membership. Make sure you motherfuckers get that shit. Make sure y'all get that shit cracking ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what, well, let me try to get this call real quick. All right, let me get, remember guys, make sure you guys donate before you guys call up. So let's get 2002 was popping. Who this?
How you doing, Mr. I had a quick question.
Hold on. Who's this? Who's this?
Hold on. You hear me better now?
Yeah. What's going on? Who's this?
Actually, hold on, I didn't donate. Yeah, I was just calling because.
Wait, you didn't donate?
Hello?
You didn't donate? You got to donate first, brother, and then call right back, my brother. Donate and call right back. All right. And shout out to Joe Blast for the $5 cash app. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right. So let me see what some of these questions are saying real quick. Let me see what's popping with some of the questions. Guys, call up. You want to call up? Make sure you hit that donate button, $5 up, so we can get that shit cracking. Let me see. So it says, you said, can I get the name of the Bad Boy membership programs that you told the caller about yesterday when it comes to having the deep level conversations with women? Yeah, I think that might be Deep Game Part 1. Deep Game Part 1. I was talking about that with the deeper levels of conversation. You feel what I'm saying? But get the Bad Boy membership so you guys can check that out. And it's real simple. I'm not gonna go too much into it in here, but go to badboymembership.com and you can check that shit out. You feel what I'm saying? So this one says, so basically I'm asking, do guys only want to be seen with a baddie who disrespects him or she's running him because he wants to feel like he's the shit? Well, yeah, that's the thing. See, a lot of guys, understand this, right? A lot of guys want to be with a baddie for an ego boost. You understand? That's really what it is. Most of it is an ego boost, and also it's because they haven't really been with hot chicks. You understand? And again, nothing wrong with fucking with a hot chick, because you shouldn't be fucking with the chicks you think are hot. You understand what I'm saying? But what happens is that guys will get with the baddie because they need for people to think they're that guy. But if you understand you're that guy, you don't need the baddie. Also, what happens is this, right? See, when and this happens for a few guys, and this is with me included, so I know about this, right? I was never fully, and this is just in general, I was never fully attracted to a woman just because she looked a certain way. Like, it just never was like that for me. Like, I'd see a girl, I'd be like, oh, she hot, she bad, or whatever. But I was never fully, like, it was like, okay, you look good, but it's something about the energy a woman brings that either turns me on or turns me off. You understand what I'm saying? So I can talk to a girl and I think she's good looking. And if she's a cool chick, I'm like, okay, she's good looking and she's cool. And so I'm really fucking with it, right? Or I could see a woman who's really good looking, but her attitude, her energy is just like, oh man. And it's like, it's times I don't even want, like, I'm like, I don't even want to smash. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to bother. I'm good. Like, this shit is, like, I don't even want you in my situation. I don't want you in my space. Like, get the fuck out of here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like this. Get the fuck out of here! You understand what I'm saying? Now, the reason why, though, it's easy for me to do that or I have that perspective is because when you have sex with a lot of women, right? And I talked about this before. When you have sex with a lot of women and a lot of different types of women, you realize that good sex is not attached to good-looking women all the time. You see what I'm saying? So what that also means is that there's good sex you can have with the chick that's fuckable or that's okay looking. Right? But this goes back to what I was saying earlier, where a lot of guys put women who look a certain way on a pedestal at all times. And so what happens is that when you get into deeper levels of the game, you require more from women than their looks. And once you require more from a woman than her looks, that devalues the look. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again. Don't let that go past your head. Don't let it go over your head. When you realize or recognize or you see or you experience that there's more value to a woman than her looks, then it devalues her looks in the sense that her looks are not the thing that you look at her and say, this is where your value lies. But also in order for you to pick the right woman, right? You have to understand yourself fully so you know who the right woman is for you. You see what I'm saying? Because look, there's chicks where they were hot, they were cool, and I fucked with them. Then there were chicks that were hot, they weren't cool, I ain't fuck with them. Then there were chicks that were fuckable, all right looking, and were cool, and I fucked with them. Then there were chicks that were fuckable, all right looking, but they weren't cool, and I ain't fuck with them. But for most guys who are inexperienced, they're so mesmerized and caught up by the looks. You see what I'm saying? And usually guys who are mesmerized and caught up by the looks are guys who don't really have experience with women. Because if you have experience with women, you wouldn't be so caught up on the looks. Now, again, do not get me wrong. You want a woman who you think looks good. Remember, this is the key part, and I gotta reiterate this, and I gotta like harp on this. The woman has to look good to you. You understand? And I say that very, very, I gotta point this out because a lot of dudes, what they do is they'll see a woman that they're attracted to, but they're thinking about everybody else. They're like, well, I'm attracted to her, but what is my boys gonna think if they see me with this chick, but she not a dime? You see what I'm saying? But even that girl who's attractive to you, right? you still shouldn't let her looks be the end all be all. Shouldn't let her looks be an end all be all. Because that's where you're fucking up. That is where you're fucking up. You see what I'm saying? So let me see some more of these questions real quick. Hold on, where was we at? You said, I get that fully. I can tell the ones who are like you, you're saving energy bad, and she sounds hateful. I seen some of that. I'm confused about what you just asked me. I don't know what's going on with that statement. Does it take age or experience to get what you're saying about her bad energy and hatefulness, or having a standard, or just saying not me, not ever again? Well, the thing is, it's basically all of those things. See, this is the thing, right? You having a standard is you saying, look, I don't care how bad a chick is or how hot I think she is. If she don't do this, or that, I ain't fucking with her. That's the standard, right? Or you just feel that bad energy. You understand what I'm saying? And you don't want to be around that energy, right? If that is the case with that particular woman. But either way, what it is that when it comes to knowing how to pick women, it's about you understanding yourself, and then you making sure that based off of who you are and what you want, you're picking the right woman for you in whatever situation or circumstance you want that woman in. The problem is that when you don't understand yourself and you don't know what you want, you just pick women off the fly just because they look a certain way or because of whatever other situation, and then you just go with the flow, and then things don't go your way or things surprise you and you're like, what the fuck? How did I get here? What happened? And that's because you don't know how to pick women. You see what I'm saying? So picking the right women is really about you knowing and understanding yourself. That's what it's about. You said, so how do you figure out what you like and dislike when dealing with you? I guess you were trying to say, well, that's what I said. You figure out what you like, what you don't like by you understanding yourself, and you understand yourself through these experiences. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you figure it out. All right, so let's try to get 202 back on here. You feel what I'm saying? So what's going on? Who's this?
This is Malik from DC. I actually sent you Cash App. My Cash App name starts with a K and then it ends with an E. Okay,
I got you. So what's popping with you, man?
I actually had two questions. So since women are emotional, like how do you get them in that emotional sexual state? Does that come from like how you're talking, like your tone of your voice and the subject of what you're talking about, like talking sexual to her, like sex, or what is it to like get her to feel like having sex with you? I mean, I know you can't do that with every girl, but it's like the girl that likes you. Like, how do you get that sexual, like, get her to feel that? Because I know girls go by feeling.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying, how do you get a girl to feel sexual feelings towards you? Is that what you're saying?
Basically, does that come from like your tone of your voice and the subject that you're talking about when you're talking to the girl, or I don't know.
well, basically, okay, this is what it is. It's two different things. One is if you're talking to a girl who actually is already sexually attracted to you, like fully, like meaning she's 100%, she's highly, interested. And then another is women who have medium or low interest in you. So the women who are already interested in you, right, sexually, they're already interested in you. So all you need to do is present the option for it to happen, which means all you need to do is when you're having a conversation with them, you're letting them know by bringing it up. So you're not making them feel anything because they already feel it. You see what I'm saying? You're just bringing it up so that they know that you're trying to make it happen, and then they can follow you to do that. You see what I'm saying? Now the women who have medium or low interest in you, those are the women who you have to bring it up to get them to feel it or to come, to sort of think of you in that manner. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because the reason why I asked that, because like I feel when I talk to a lot of women, and it could be the reason because they're not interested or they're like medium to low interest. I always feel that women feel like I'm playing, like I'm joking around when I'm talking like sexual to them. Like I feel like that's the awareness that I'm feeling, that, oh, he's just playing, like he just joking around. He don't really want to fuck, like, So I'm trying to figure out, why is that me? Because my vibe that I'm giving off, or maybe how I'm speaking, like my tone of voice, or like
sometimes. Well, the thing is this. Sometimes it's your tone of voice, but also when you're saying it, do you really mean it though?
I do. I mean,
or are you just saying it because you wanna or you just saying it because you hope that's gonna get you to fuck her?
It's probably the second one that you said.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So part of it, see, this is the thing, right? You got to understand with all of this shit, when it comes to you talking to girls, flirting with girls, making shit happen, right? Part of what makes the woman feel you is because what you're saying and doing is real, and therefore, right? She actually is responding to the authenticity in what you're saying and doing. But if you're just saying and doing it just because, well, this is what I gotta say, or this is what I feel like I should say in order to fuck her, then this is why they feel like you're playing around, and this is why they don't take you seriously, because it's not coming from an authentic place, which means that you're not really about it. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I mean. So for example, right? The reason why a lot of times guys who are players or guys who get a lot of sex, it's easier for them to get more sex from other women, is because the women that they talk to believe them. But the reason why they believe them is because it's actually real to those guys, because they actually really do this. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like, for example, like, okay, for example, if you see, you know the rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine, right?
Yeah, 6ix9ine, yeah.
Okay, now, right. So when he was talking all that gangster shit, most people, they don't believe his ass, because they're like, this nigga ain't no fucking gangster, because you can tell just based off of how he doing it, this nigga being extra, he got fucking rainbow hair, like, come on, like, ain't nobody taking this nigga seriously as a gangster, come on. Like, it's just like we'll entertain it, but I don't believe you. You feel what I'm saying? But then when you got a real gangster motherfucker, you could feel it in the energy, the shit he's saying, the way that he coming across. You're like, okay, this nigga look like he really from the streets. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of times what happens is that you're putting on something instead of it being in you. You see what I'm saying? And part of it being in you is you got to get real about what you're saying and doing. And a lot of times when you get real about what you're saying and doing, it comes off also in your tone. You see what I'm saying?
You know what? I think you're right, because I like that 6ix9ine comparison is kind of like great, because sometimes I kind of feel that about myself. I feel like, I mean, I really do want to fuck. Like, I really do mean what I'm saying, but I kind of feel, I guess I got to believe it more about what I'm saying. Like, I got to believe it. Is that what you're kind of saying? I got to in myself more when I'm saying these things to these women, like sexual things, instead of just kind of putting on a front.
Wait, say that again?
Like, are you saying the problem is the belief part, is that I'm not really believing in what I'm saying, I'm just kind of putting on a front? That's how I kind of feel sometimes when I'm talking.
Right. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, the thing is, if you don't really, like, basically, if you're not really about it, you're just saying it. You see what I'm saying? Right. And so just saying it is not being really about it. You see what I'm saying? Because then because what it is that you're not, okay. So if you're not really about it, it's not really coming from you. It's just something you think you need to say to get her. And so, for example, when a guy, because this is the thing, if I'm telling a girl that I'm interested in smashing, right? I'm not telling her because I'm like, I hope this works to get her to smash me. I'm telling her that because I really feel that way. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like, for example, if I see a chick, you know, if I'm talking to a chick at a party or whatever, and you know, like let's say I see the chick and she got some, you know, tight ass jeans on and she looking good in what she wearing, and I say to her like, yo, you know, you looking sexy as hell in them jeans. Like, I've been checking you out for the past 5 minutes and all that. Like, everything I'm saying is how I really feel, but I'm not saying it because I'm like, oh, let me say this line. You understand what I'm saying? To get her to like me, or let me say that. Right. I'm saying it because I really feel it. So whether or not she is interested in me doesn't matter. I'm just saying it because that's what I say and that's what I want to say. And so that's what I mean by being authentic with it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And then, so like, you can say that to a girl, like, I think you're sexy, but you can also smile with it too. Like, is that a problem, or is that like, oh, he playing if he's smiling?
No, you can smile, you can do all of that. All I'm saying is, you're talking about all of the little things on the surface. I'm talking about beneath the surface. You got to be the type of guy who's really about that. Do you see what I'm saying? Right. So like, okay, let me ask a question. So at this moment, how many chicks do you have that are fuck buddies?
I got one. Only got one right now.
Okay, and how long she been your fuck buddy?
Probably like it's close to a year, like 7 months to a year. I was going to make her my girlfriend, but I had to bring her down on the totem pole because she did something a little disrespectful, you know, by not answering my messages. But I didn't call her out on it. I just I put her back down on the list. Like, instead of like me making her the girlfriend, I'm like, nah, you just back to square one, fuck buddy again, because, you know. But now she's back being responsive, being respectful. Like, when I text, she responds right away and all that, but she got to earn her way. But like, there was one part in the the relationship where she wasn't responding for a while. I mean, she told me it was kind of like a good excuse, but you can still say something like she was saying she was busy because she was trying to like set up her business and stuff like that. But I still feel, you know, she could have.
Wait. Like, but this is your fuck buddy?
Yeah.
And so you going through all of this back and forth with a fuck buddy?
No, I mean, I was prior, but now it's not like that. Now I just got it back to like just fucking and that shit. That's the only time when I. That's my point though. This is exactly my point. My point is that the reason why I asked you that question is because your answer reveals that you're not that guy. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is this: if a dude is talking to a chick, real sexual, and that's what he does, and he's really about that, right? Right.
And the reason she feels it is because he's really about that, and he's really about that because if I was to ask him how many fuck buddies you got, he'd be like, man, I got like at least 6 or 7 on the roster right now, and I got a few more coming in, you know, that I've been talking to this week I'm about to smash this weekend. But when I asked you, you said 1, and you're going back and forth for her like this is your girlfriend. So what I'm saying is, which guy are they going to believe? The guy who has 6 or 7 fuck buddies, or the one guy the guy who has 1 fuck buddy that he's arguing with?
The one with the 6 or the 7.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is, all of it is connected. So what I'm saying is, when you are telling a girl that, oh yeah, I want to do this and do that, you're the same guy who's going back and forth with this one chick. You're the same dude. So she don't believe you. Of course you don't believe you because you're not that guy. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, I got to work on that. But, dude, thank you for the advice.
Yes,
what
sir.
I took from it is just I need to believe it and just really be that guy for real.
Right, because if you're that guy for real, you wouldn't be arguing with this one fuck buddy, and you would actually be having more fuck buddies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta work on that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I was only doing that because I was thinking about making her the girlfriend because she was following instructions. That's the only reason why. But I didn't really argue with her. I was kind of just like, I seen the disrespectful stuff, and I'm like, I gotta put her back down to just.
See, that's what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, you could have had more. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, all I'm saying is that you have to go in that direction of really being about it, because the more you're about that, the more that comes out in your character, the more the women feel you, because it's really going down in that manner. You see what I'm saying?
I got you. I get it. I'm gonna work on it. Thank you, Mr. Lucario.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call, brother. Appreciate the call. All right. Shout out to K. Zach. I said he's more emotionally attached to the situation than she is. Exactly. That's a fact. So it's like, I'm telling you, it's all connected, man. You can't be the same guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's going back and forth with this one chick, and then also want to be some super suave player, sexy, flexy type nigga, and out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? It all got to match up. But yo, guys, listen, I got to head out because I got to go do some things. But yo, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculine identity membership.com. Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. Also, make sure you guys check us out tomorrow on the Real Game No Theory show. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we'll make that happen. But listen, guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will holler at y'all later. And remember, the truth is inside you, and I am out of here. Peace. I'm gone.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
As a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,